Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth, and this weekend I saw an interesting post on X from ScreenTime making a claim about Avengers Doomsday that got a lot of people worked up. According to ScreenTime, quote, Avengers Doomsday will reportedly feature multiple Dooms, including female Dooms, unquote. Now, this rumor is attributed to Daniel RPK, a scooper on X, and there seems to be a lot of controversy about this matter, particularly the claim that some of the Dooms will be female. Some pounced on this immediately as bullshit, and it could well be. And yet, there are some interesting aspects to this rumor that deserve a bit of discussion so that you can make up your own minds. In this video, what I'd like to do is break this down, share with you some evidence for and against this rumor, and then let you decide if there's anything to it.
The thing about this rumor is it's very plausible. It doesn't mean it's true, but there's a lot of evidence to support the possibility of such a misstep, and so these days it's really tough to assess this kind of thing. I mean, is there a Dr. Doom that puts on lipstick, nylons, and an iron uplift bra? Because when you're conquering the universe, you want to put your best boob forward? Who the hell knows?
That's the trouble with the multiverse, Harvey Cthulhu. They can pull off anything with impunity with that premise. There can be female Dooms, little kid Dooms. There can be a spunky kangaroo Doom from Australia on Earth 342. Who can say? And therein lies the problem, folks. In a multiverse, where pretty much everything exists all at once simultaneously, then nothing really exists at all. Because after all, what is real? What's fake? It lowers the stakes tremendously if there are infinite spares of every hero and villain standing by at your disposal for replacement. Chris Evans, Captain America, gets killed? No problem. Let's grab another Chris Evans, Captain America from Earth 122, Earth 453, or Earth 222. Hell, you want a porno Captain America? Grab him from Earth 69. They're always up for anything over there. Walk it down, Tito, walk it down, Tito, walk it down. Oh, Popeye. Now, multiverse stories have long been a staple in Marvel and DC Comics. It's kind of irresistible to storytellers, a chance to play outside continuity. But you've got to be very careful to keep readers or viewers anchored in the core continuity with the core characters as they are, to keep them identifying certain characters as us and other similar ones as them. This takes careful writing, very careful writing, my friends, and excellent scripts have not been a hallmark of Marvel for a very long time now.
And yet, Marvel paid a lot of money for Robert Downey Jr. to star in these movies, and they're not likely going to force him to share the role with a whole bunch of other actors playing the same character. The whole point is having him on screen, not a bunch of lesser actors sharing his oxygen.
An excellent point, O Skull of Calderon, and yet remember the press announcement that Robert Downey Jr. was going to play Dr. Doom? He stood on a stage surrounded by a lot of other Dooms, and that could possibly imply a multiverse of Dooms in the movie, especially given the multiverse nature of the project. Remember that there was going to be a council of Kangs before they had to scrap Kang due to some embarrassing legal difficulties for the actor playing him. So, did they simply swap out Doom for Kang? Is a council of Dooms what Daniel RPK was talking about? Surely, in a multiverse, there could be some female variants of Doom, but it doesn't necessarily mean they'd have a large part in the movie. And it is in keeping with the whole MCU approach that Feige has favored over the last few Marvel phases. So, those are some of the details that might be considered as supporting this rumor. Now, here's a few things weighing in against this rumor. A few months ago, I did a video about the rumored fight on the set of Avengers Doomsday, and in the course of that video, I mentioned a rumor from my Hollywood agents, and here's what that rumor said, quote, "Here's what my Hollywood agents told me about the script on August 18th. Quote, this coming from 3 different sources. According to our sources, a draft of the latest script of Doomsday is so bad that the writers are being forced to leave and new writers are coming. Allegedly, Robert Downey Jr. himself is making this call. He has threatened to walk away from this movie if Disney doesn't redo this. According to these sources, the movie was going to be heavily female, including a female character for every male character in the movie." Unquote. This, in turn, supported things my Hollywood agents had been telling me for at least a year about this project, maybe more, that there would be a woman for every man in the movie and female variants of every character. So here's my thought on this. Both Daniel RPK and those claiming that his rumor of female dooms is false may be correct in a way. What if there was a script with female Dr. Doom, but Robert Downey Jr. managed to get that shut down as per the previous rumor I reported? What if what this ex-poster is reporting is simply old news, obsolete news, news that was true once, but not anymore?
Well, I guess that could explain it, dude. I really hope this isn't true, because if it is, it really just starts to get unmanageable. I mean, we've seen the impact of the multiverse on multiple Deadpools and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes, we did, Harvey. It worked in Deadpool and Wolverine because that movie was a screwball comedy. But in a big drama, it can very quickly spiral out of control. As for my part, I don't know for sure, but at this point, I don't believe there will be any major character that's a female Doom. There may be 1 or 2 running around in the background, maybe with a line or 2 here or there, that's possible. But my guess is the movie is already going to be overcrowded as it is, and they're not going to want to pull any focus from the most expensive visual effect in the whole movie, Robert Downey Jr. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha